Okie doke. So here we are back at the spring again. You can see I've installed the overflow pipe so that any excess water that doesn't feed the ram pump can overflow into the pond. And I dug out my pH meter, TDS pH pen by Hanna Instruments. I haven't used this in a long time. After I learned about how biology actually regulates pH, I really stopped taking a lot of pH measurements. And yeah, I have to say it hasn't hurt my farming any. In fact, I think my farming's improved despite that since. So, you know, that's just a little side comment. But I do want to pH the water of the spring here because I'm curious what it's coming in at. And I'm also curious what the TDS is. I haven't calibrated this pen in a long time. So I'm just going to take a pH reading. I did stick it in my tap water before I came down, and it's reading about what my tap water has always read. So that tells me it's pretty close to calibration. At some point I'll come back after I calibrate it and take exact measurements. But for now we're just going to get a general rough dive. See how clean that water is. Look how crystal clear that water is. Man, that is a beautiful thing. Alright, so I'm going to take our test right here. Very good. You'll notice it's the little clock in the upper left-hand corner is lit. So there you go, 6.45. Looks like our pH is 6.45. And I think our temperature reading is off on that by a lot, because the other temperature gauge I put on it said 40 and it's saying 50. And I know it's not 50 because if I stick my fingers in it for 10 seconds or more, it just about freezes. It's pretty cold. Anyway, looks like we're sitting right about 6.4 on the pH scale, so that's good. We're pretty close to neutral, slightly acidic, and actually 6.4 is right on target for you know, most garden plants. If you follow the pH scale thing, 6.5 is usually ideal for most plants, including tomatoes and cucumbers and that kind of stuff. And so that's right on the money. Our soil here is at 6.8. So if I had to average between the two, I'd say we'll land right around 6.6, maybe 6.5. So we should have fantastic growth this year. And spring water, with the structure that it has a tremendous amount of ability to unlock energy potentials and covalent bonding and all kinds of other cool stuff. If you want to learn more about water, you might want to go and check out some videos by a guy named Victor Schauberger. He did a lot of study of water and a lot of engineering with water, and really interesting. And let's see, there's Gerald Pollack, who talks about the structure of water. And check out the Farmacy Seeds Network and maybe just do a search for water structure in our search bar, and there's all kinds of stuff there on it. And we'll be adding more and more as time goes on and more research comes out. Anyway, thanks for watching the Farmacy Seeds Network. These dogwoods here on the property. They have the most number of flowers I've ever seen on a dogwood. These things are gorgeous. Interesting to note, there's an old campfire spot right below them. I wonder if that's supplying extra mineral nutrition. Well, I know it is. I wonder if that's a factor in how many flowers they produce. Anyway, I captured seeds from the big one there about 2 years ago, and they've been in refrigeration. I forgot to start them last year. I'm going to try and start them this year. So when you see me talking about the dogwood seedlings, you know who Mama was.